Hey guys, AP Builds here, and we are going to be taking a look at this little Chinese 110 little quad. And so the problem we're having with it is that it starts up when it wants to, even though it has good spark, it has good compression, and it has fuel. But we're wondering, so what else could it be? And it's not timing. It's not having to adjust the valves because otherwise it'd be a lot harder to start it. So what we're thinking is, the carburetor, it's not acting right. The fuel to air to fuel ratio is messed up. And we don't want to get into all the specs of it. Maybe something's wrong with the jetting. We don't really know. And it leaks a ton of gas. So anything you put in this tank, it'll leak it out. So what we're gonna do is swap on this new carb that we got for it, and it's more worth it in the sense that these things are 15 bucks a piece. And so it's like, why not? So we got that, new air filter, some gaskets, more gaskets, and a little fuel filter. So we're gonna get to uninstalling the carb for those who don't know how to. Uninstalling, redoing the throttle, or you have to take off the throttle, and overall just installing this new carb. So let's get to this. Alright, so I just removed the carb. Like I said, removed it from the intake, removed the throttle, and removed the gas line. And now it is ready to be, install the new carb. Alright, so in one of these little bags, we have a little paper gasket that we're going to want to do. We're going to want to use this on the intake side because right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, right here, this little black piece, it already has one on, but this thing came with one just in case that little piece got destroyed. So this piece, which we won't be using, but we will be using the little paper gasket. All right, so here we are, and first thing we want to do before we even do anything is, since it's already out and throttle linkage is right here, we're gonna want to set up this throttle because, okay, so the hardest part about putting on a new carb is the throttle. Everything else is super easy, attaching a fuel line, screwing it in, and plopping air filter on. The throttle is the biggest pain you can ever have when doing any carb, especially because these things are twist throttle, so it's run by a cable, but it's really hard. So we're going to show you guys how exactly to mount this up.
There's a slot. If you look inside right there, you see there's a little thing that sticks out.
Where at?
You need to put some light in it. You see down at the bottom right there, there's a little thing that sticks out. You need to match that with this slide right here so that it falls in there. So this can only go in. Let's see how. There you go. That'll go all the way down.
That's what caused that little piston to go up and down?
Yeah. That's how you get it. Because if you get it twisted on the other way, it'll just move, but very little.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you need it that way.
Alright, so now I'm just going to attach this back to the intake, and then attach the air filter, then the fuel line. So a few simple things to do, and start it. Alright, so I attached the carburetor back to the intake, connected the air filter, and connected the fuel line. So now we're just going to pour some gas in there, see if she fires up. I think she will. Alright, attaching the jumpers just to make sure she starts because the battery's dead. Make sure everything's on. Is the key on?
Started on run.
Dude.
Look at that nice little idle and everything.
Should I put it in run or?
Look at that.
Yeah, she choked right now?
Yeah. Should I put it in run?
Yeah, put it in run.
She's ready for a rip.
And the lights work? Oh! Let's go to the ground.
Bobbin.